Whenever someone plans to buy land, the first question they usually ask is very simple. Is this land worth the price? And most of the time, the answer they get is also very simple. Yes, prices will go up. Or this area has a huge future. Or buy now before it becomes expensive. But here's the truth. Land doesn't become valuable because someone else says so. It becomes valuable when multiple factors come together quietly over time. Hi, welcome back to Landopedia, where we talk about all things land minus the boring. Now, many people end up overpaying for land because they judge value based only on today's price and tomorrow's promises. Others miss good opportunities because the land doesn't look attractive yet. In this video, we're going to break down how to judge land logically, not emotionally, not urgently. By the end of this episode, you will know exactly how to evaluate whether a land is genuinely worth its price regardless of where it is or who is selling it. Understanding what worth the price really means. Before we get into checklists, let's reset one idea. A land being expensive does not automatically mean it's overvalued. And a land being cheap does also not automatically mean it's a good deal. Price is just a number. Value comes from usability, demand, and future growth. So, when we ask whether land is worth the price, we're really asking, can this land grow into that price over time without legal or practical roadblocks? To answer that, there are 4 things you must always check. First, look at the development plan. The development plan is the backbone of land valuation, and surprisingly, most buyers ignore it. Every city, district, or planning authority has a development plan or a master plan. This document defines how different areas are expected to grow over the next 10 to 20 years. It tells you whether land is marked for residential use, commercial use, industrial development, mixed use, or green zones or restricted areas. Why this matters is simple. You can only legally use land in the way the development plan allows. A plot that looks perfect today may not be buildable tomorrow if it falls under restrictions. On the other hand, land that looks empty and boring today can perform very well if it ties in a future growth corridor. Before judging price, always check whether the land's future use matches your investment expectation. Second thing, compare circle rate versus market rate. Once you understand the land's future use, the next step is pricing logic. The circle rate is the minimum value set by the government for registration purposes. The market rate is what buyers are actually paying. A gap between both is normal, but the size and reason for that gap matter. If market rates are higher because transactions are happening regularly, developers are actively buying land, end users are moving in, then the price may be justified. But if the market rates are high only because of future promises, social media hype, or broker pressure, that's where buyers overpay. Always ask, if I had to sell this land tomorrow, would someone else buy it at this price? Third, evaluate future infrastructure properly. Infrastructure is one of the strongest drivers of the land appreciation. But it is also the most misunderstood. Roads, expressways, metros, railways, airports, industrial parks, these projects increase land value because they reduce travel time and improve access. But there's a major difference between announced infrastructure, approved infrastructure, under construction infrastructure, operational infrastructure. Each stage carries a different level of risk. Announcement creates excitement, but execution creates value. If infrastructure is only on paper, land prices may stagnate for years. If construction has started, confidence improves. Once infrastructure becomes operational, demand becomes real. So when someone says future infra is coming, always verify. Is it approved? Is it funded? Is work actually happening? Connectivity increases potential, but only when it is real and usable. Fourth, check legal clearance without compromise. No land is worth any price if it is not legally clear. Before finalizing a deal, you must ensure clear ownership and title history, correct land use permissions, no disputes, loans, or litigation. Legal issues do not show up immediately. They surface when you want to resell, construct, or take a loan. And that's when the land becomes stuck. Many buyers assume legal problems can be solved later. In reality, unresolved legal issues destroy liquidity and resale value. A legally clean land protects your downside. Without that, even a discounted price is risky. Putting it all together, a land is worth the price when its development plan supports growth, its market price is logically justified, its infrastructure story is real, not speculative, its legal status is clean and verifiable. When these four align, you're not buying land blindly. You're buying future potential with clarity. Ignore even one of these and the same land can become an expensive lesson. Good land investments don't feel exciting on day one. They feel boring, calculated, and sometimes slow. But over time, those are the investments that hold value, grow steadily, and give peace of mind. This is Sachin, signing off from Landopedia. If this video helped you think clearly, like, share, and subscribe.